What's up, all my gamers of YouTube and everybody in between? It's your boy Tube-Cast, the Universal Gamer. Welcome to my Gamer Tube-Cast.Episode 4. These videos are pretty much like gaming video podcasts uploaded to YouTube, so that's where the Gamers Tube-Cast name came from, for the people that was wondering. Anyways, for the people that's new to my videos and subscribed to me recently, welcome and enjoy the video, and hold on to your seatbelts and enjoy the ride, or strap on your seatbelt, should I say. And for the people that have been supporting me and watching my content and stuff like that, thanks for the support and welcome back and enjoy. We're gonna go ahead and get started off with my first segment of 8, and that is gaming news. The first gaming news I want to talk about is Sony. Sony has recently announced more PS1 games, PS1 classic games, downloadable via your PS Vita. You know, so if you already purchased a lot of PS1 classic games, or you're looking to purchase some on your PS Vita, now you can download more. And the list is growing by the numbers, and there are getting more and more good games up on there. And those games are like Chrono Cross, Chrono Trigger, Dino Crisis 1, Dino Crisis 2, Fighting Force, Final Fantasy Tactics, Final Fantasy 6, Final Fantasy 8, Parasite Eve, Resident Evil 1, Resident Evil 2, Tomb Raider 2, and Tomb Raider 3. And like I said, that's not even all of them. That's not even listing all the good ones, because there's still some good ones I didn't even mention right now, like Mega Man 1, Mega Man 2, and Mega Man 3. All kind of other games. But if you've been sitting on the fence and waiting for some games to come out for the PS Vita before you pick up one, waiting for that right in particular moment, there's no better time than now to pick up a PS Vita. There's more games coming out for the PS Vita as far as exclusives like Silent Hill, Assassin's Creed, Tearaway, and all kind of other games like Call of Duty and stuff like that, which may not be a lot of people's cup of tea, but you know, I'm gonna try it out. You know, I want to have fun with that on a handheld and things of that nature. And also PS1 classic games and PSP games are also getting more and more added to the library. So if you want to download your older games that you already purchased, the best way to do that is to go through your PS Vita, go to the store and go to your download history. All the games you can download on your PS Vita is going to show download next to it, so it's easy to find, it's easy to see. You can't skip past it because everything else is grayed out, and those games just pop. It shows download next to it. So with that said, let's move it over to my next topic within this gaming news segment. The next topic I want to talk about is about Cliff Bleszinski leaving Epic Games. If you haven't been living under a rock, or you're not a hardcore Epic fan or Gears fan, then you probably don't know this, but for everybody else, you already know this, but I'm gonna give you guys my take on it. I feel like everybody's trying to put Cliffy B inside the tabloids. Not literally, but as far as open up their mouths with false accusations, speculations, and assumptions. Talking about he left Epic Games because he got tired of the Gears of War franchise, he got tired of working with people, he's going to go work with a different game company. No, in my opinion, first of all, Epic already knew that, everybody on the team knew that he was leaving. That's why they announced Gears of War Judgment. That's what I get from what's going on. They announced Gears of War Judgment before he left, because everybody knows when you look up Cliffy B, you look at him and he's automatically the face of Gears of War. You know, you look at the guy, you automatically think of Gears of War. When you think of Gears of War, you think of him. No offense to any other lead designers and people that's worked their ass off within the Gears of War franchise, but I'm just saying, Cliffy B is the face of Gears of War, so that's why I think that's why I announced the game before he left. You know, and I don't think he left permanently. He left for a little while, you know, to enjoy the family. People don't understand when it comes to the gaming industry, music industry, sports industry, things of that nature, it's not a full-time job, man. It's a lifetime job, because you're working way more than 8 hours a day. This is what you're doing 24/7 on a regular basis. You think that just because they go on a vacation for like a week or two to the Bahamas or to, you know, Jamaica or whatever, that's something? That's nothing compared to all the work they be having to go through throughout the whole year. They work real hard, and I think he took time out, took a year off or something. You know, we don't know how long he took off, only he knows or whatever, or other people he done told. But you know, he's taking time out to enjoy the family and enjoy life a little bit, you know, instead of being wrapped around his business and what he does for a living 24/7, you know. So that said, that's what I got from it. And let's move on to the next topic within my gaming news segment, and that's about Microsoft. Microsoft's trying to get rid of, or pretty much are about to get rid of, the point system as far as purchases. I think that's a good thing, but at the same time, knowing Microsoft, I think that's a bad thing, mostly because Microsoft's asses is trying to be slick. Basically, they're trying to get you to use your credit card, debit card, or bank card on the dashboard. You already know where I'm getting at. You already remember the video I made a long time ago called Xbox Live Suspension. You know, you already remember that. Some of you guys remember that. If you don't remember it, search that video up. I might leave this in the description. And when you look up my video, look at the date that I posted that video and look at the date of the last comment. So basically, I'm gonna break it down again for like the 10th time. Basically, within the terms and conditions, if you purchase anything, it don't matter if it's a freaking something that costs a penny. If you purchase anything with a card off the dashboard, no matter what it is, in the terms and conditions it says if you do not have an Xbox Live Silver, or if your account goes down to silver, we're going to automatically renew you back to gold with a 3-month or a 1 month, wherever we decide to charge you with. And if you don't have money on your bank account or on your debit card, we're still going to put that as a pending transaction and charge you a certain amount of times. And then if you don't pay after a certain amount of time, we're going to suspend your account. And if you still don't pay after a certain amount of time, we're gonna delete your entire account. That means your gamer tag gone, your gamer score gone, your friends gone, and most of all your purchases you ever made digitally, arcade games, downloadable content, everything that was on within your name, within your account is completely gone. So that means your money is completely gone that you done spent all these years, 5 years, 6 years of having the Xbox 360, depending on when you got one. So Microsoft is fucking up, and I've seen a lot of 360 fanboys go over to Sony. So that's the only way they're losing fans. I still think 360 is the biggest console just because a lot of kids like Halo. That's what it is. You know, there's a lot of kids that play Halo, and it's so user friendly where grandmas and mothers and stuff easily able to pick it up and play it and watch Netflix easy with a breeze. You know, but other than those two things, you know, other than those handful of things, you know, PS3 is a shit. There's a lot of people getting a PS4, but I still think the new Xbox is going to outsell the PS4 by a long shot. But anyways, let's move over to my last and final topic within my gaming news segment, and that is GameStop list of trade-in values for your games. They list about 35 to 40 games and it shows how much you get as far as trading in those games. Now they have a list of just a regular person coming in to trade in games, and also they have a list right next to that of Power Up Reward members and how much they get versus if they wasn't a member. Lord, if they wasn't a member or if they're not a member. You know, they have both trade-in values. I wish they had something like this a long time ago when I had to trade in games to get other games, but now that's not really a factor right now unless I want to save money, or if I got something more important to spend my money on. You know, I want to save a little bit of money to pick up something and stuff like that. So I just wish they had that a long time ago, but better late than never. And I think it's pretty cool. You can see exactly how much you get instead of calling up the GameStop and asking them how much you get and stuff. And it's a big difference too. Like they had a couple of games that was $9, but if you're a member, you get $13.50. Left 4 Dead, trade that. Left 4 Dead 2, you trade that in, you get $17. If you're a member, you get $25.99, something like that. There's a big difference. So you know, it was only like a handful of games. I think it was pretty cool. So I think you can go on to poweruprewards.com or GameStop.com and look up that list. But I had got an email from GameStop with that list, so I don't know. With that said, let's move it over to my second segment. Segment number 2, Gaming Rant. I got a gaming rant against the host of Invisible Walls podcast, which I watch every single week. I love that podcast. I love the crew of that podcast. Everybody's diverse. Everybody had their own way of talking about each game. Everybody had their own taste in games and stuff like that. And everybody is like, the podcast is not one-sided. They have all kind of different opinions. So that's why it feels like I'm watching myself kind of, because I'm a universal gamer. I got all kind of different games. You can see the content behind me. I play all kind of different stuff. So that's why I like watching that podcast. It's a real good podcast. It's my first time ever being mad at the host though. You know, Shane Satterfield. If you're watching this by any chance, sit down, bro, and have a bag of popcorn, and I got a bone to pick with you. So basically, everybody know Resident Evil 6 came out, duh. A lot of Resident Evil 6 fans been mad. Not Resident Evil 6 fans, Resident Evil fans of the Resident Evil franchise has been mad about, you know, Capcom changing up the game, you know, changing up the game flow, changing up the mechanics of the game and things of that nature. But a lot of people, like myself, got over it, you know, as far as that in particular game. We got over the fact that Capcom is changing up stuff, you know, and a lot of reviewers even got over it. You know, if I was reviewing a game, I would have gave it an 8.5 or even a 9, you know. Some people out there got so mad about the game not being true to the franchise, you know, old school games, that they gave it a 3. And what Shane was saying was that was bullshit, and I agree with him 50-50 from the stuff he was saying and you know, talking about. It's a thin line though between what he was talking about, and he didn't cross that damn line. So basically what he was saying was people need to shut the hell up and just play the game and have fun with it. The game is fun, you know. If you don't think of it as a Resident Evil game and just think of it as a zombie shooter, then you will have fun with this game hands down, I promise you. I agree with that first part he said. If we shut the fuck up and stop bitching about it not being a true survival horror a true survival horror game and stuff like that, and a true Resident Evil game, then we will enjoy it. You know, I agree with that almost 100%. What I don't agree with is that he said, if you don't think of it as a Resident Evil game and think of it as just a zombie shooter, then you will have fun with this game. You can't tell somebody that, man. You cannot tell somebody that. That's redundant. That's like if I go to McDonald's and order a Big Mac, and I get a Big Mac, it comes inside a Big Mac box, I open it up, I bite into it, and I realize there's no Big Mac sauce, there's no Big Mac patties, there's 2 Whopper patties up on there, and everything else that you would see on a Whopper. So I bring it back to the counter and say, excuse me, ma'am, this is not a Big Mac. It has 2 Whopper patties, and there's not even no Big Mac sauce at least. And she look at me dead in my face and say, stop your bitching. If you think of it as a double Whopper and not a Big Mac, then you will enjoy this burger. Another example, let's say tomorrow's my son's birthday and he want a bike. He want a Lightning McQueen bike. So we go to Walmart, buy him a bike and stuff like that, fresh in the box, get it home, take it out the box, and it's a fucking scooter. And we take out the directions, and the direction says, right there in bold print, stop your bitching. If your son think of this as a scooter, then he will enjoy it. What? Are you serious? Just like the Big Mac thing I told you, like the example I gave. Don't think of this as a Big Mac, think of it as a double Whopper. What? That's crazy. I wouldn't even, me and my son wouldn't give a damn if the damn scooter had spinning rims, a 1080p LCD screen, an iPod charging dock, a Blu-ray player, anti-lock brakes, motherfucking low riding and stuff on some damn chrome. We wouldn't care. I mean, yeah, it looked tight if you wanted a scooter, but that's not what he wanted. He wanted a bike. The box says bike, B-I-K-E, bike. Bike, just like the game says Resident Evil 6. It didn't say Resident Evil Action Zombie Shooter 6. It says Resident Evil 6. So that's what the fans expected, and I already got over the fact. I'm just ranting about how he was putting it. He literally argued with the whole crew, that whole episode, or the last end of that episode, arguing up and down. But what Marcus Beer said, and everybody, he's really hard to please when it comes to games, but he was right this time. He said, then freaking don't name it Resident Evil 6, name it something else. For the people that don't understand me, when Halo 4 comes out and it plays like exactly like Call of Duty and Gears of War, then you'll see exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. Let's move it over to my next segment. Segment number 3, get gaming. I've been recently getting gaming with 4 games, and those games are Borderlands 2. I've been playing with 2 characters. I just started with my Necromancer class, which I'm at level 8, but my primary character I've been playing with 0, and I'm at level 25 with 0, playing split screen with that character and online with that character. And then I got my my other class, the guy with the turret, I think Commando class, I think, and he's at level 25 as well. A lot of my friends been asking me, dude, why are you only at level 25? I'm at level 45, 49, 50. Really, I'm at a higher level than you. I got 2 level 25 characters and a level 8 character, so I'm at level 58 if you think about it. Second game I've been playing is Castlevania Symphony of the Night for the PS Vita, a part of the PS1 Classics. Played that game, been having so much fun with that game. Playing it every night before I go to bed, and that game was fun, you know. Just had so much fun with the game, man. My first Castlevania game, not counting the 360 arcade game, but if you're counting the actual Castlevania games, you know, within the Castlevania franchise, my first one. You know, back in the days, I didn't know that much about Castlevania, and even if I did, I didn't have the consoles, you know, like that. I didn't have, you know, that privilege to play any games I wanted to. You know how spoiled you guys are these days. Just ask your parents and bam, you got it. But yeah. Third game I've been playing is Medal of Honor. You know, the one right before Warfighter, which is about to come out this month. But, you know, Medal of Honor. A lot of people have been down in this game. That's why I didn't play the game until now. I got it on Steam for cheap, and I've been having fun with that game too. I'm gonna talk about this game more inside my Gamers Tube-Cast segment, or update, sorry. And number 4, Resident Evil 1. Part of the PS1 Classics as well. Been having fun with this game, playing this game at night before I go to bed as well, having fun with it, and you know, just enjoying the old school feel of Castlevania and Resident Evil. You know, those games where it's hard. You know, these games these days you can beat them with your eyes closed. You know, these games was about, you know, using your items wisely, and you know, if you're not strong enough to go into an area, you know, grind until you get strong enough, or until you find a special weapon or item that grants you the ability to not pass this level easier, but be able to have a chance. You know, old school games are the best games ever, man. Move over to my fourth segment. Segment number 4. Finish him! And in this finish him segment, I only finished one game recently, and that's Castlevania Symphony of the Night. As soon as I started enjoying the game, getting deep within the game, and you know, thinking I'm just at another regular boss fight, beat the brakes off his ass, that's the end of the game. I'm like, what? I just got my freaking ability to transform to a bat. I just found this hidden item here and there. What the heck? The game is already over. The credits is rolling. What? I was so into the game, man, but you know, it was a good game. I can't wait to play the other one. That's on the PS1 Classics as well, and also play the other ones within the franchise, man. So, yeah. Segment number 5. Gaming Top 5 Countdown. Counting down the top 5 PS3 exclusive games, because my friends and fans out there have been asking me, man, I'm about to get a PS3 soon. What are your recommendations for PS3 exclusive games? Okay, this is what we got right here. This game right here. It's like, nah, but here we go. A lot of you guys are not gonna agree with me, but this is my own top 5 countdown. So let's go. From number 5, Killzone 3. Killzone 3 was a beast in 3D. I played it in 3D. Haven't played it in 2D yet, but you know, after playing it in 3D, it was so fun. I just had to take a break from it, you know. But as far as multiplayer was hella fun. It just got too easy, you know. It reminded me of the one-shot kill with the sniper rifle inside Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter 1 and 2. You know, get the sniper rifle one-shot kill. And that's how it was inside Killzone. Plenty of times I would go 35-0. You don't believe me? I can make a gameplay right now and show you. You know, don't tempt me. You know, all you do is say the word. I can do it. It's gonna cost you though, but I can do it within just the first game if I wanted to. I might be a little bit rusty, so I probably might go like 30-4. But you know, the whole point is that it's easy. That game got too easy, so it got boring to me online. Resistance 3 at number 4. Resistance 1, everybody says Resistance 1 is the best one. Yes, everybody know the first game of in particular franchise is the best one because it made you feel a certain way. You haven't played a game like that before in your life, and when you play that first game, it's like, oh my goodness. But at the same time, that doesn't mean you cancel out all the other games after it. So, Resistance 3 is by far the best game within the Resistance franchise. 2 was okay, it made you feel too much of a badass. 3 made you feel like you actually was fighting for survival. Like, I was scared on certain parts, like, and the sounds the enemies was making too, like, it made that game feel like a survival horror game. I was like, damn, man, like, especially like the factory level, I don't know what the name of it, them damn things, man. There's all kind of parts that like made you like keep on looking around. It was cool, man. The only grief I had is that it didn't look as good as like games like Uncharted and stuff. I felt like it should look better. It looked kind of blurry a little bit. So that said, number 3, Heavy Rain, which is another game people said that sucked. You gotta be out your damn mind. I would never in my life listen to nobody else again. And the thing is, people say, well, dude, why do you listen to people? Usually I don't, but when hundreds of people are saying that a game sucks, oh, this game ain't all that good, it's alright, it's not really a game, it's disappointing. What? Heavy Rain is one of the best games ever made, period. Man, that game is so deep, it's like, it makes you think about your life. Like, really, like, it makes you just sit there and like, damn, oh my God, dude. It makes you, even if you're not into games like that, I recommend everybody with a PS3 to play Heavy Rain. If you haven't played Heavy Rain yet, you're on sleep mode. Turn your freaking self off of sleep mode and play Heavy Rain, man. That game is incredible. Number 2, Uncharted 2. You know, Uncharted 1 was good for what it was, and it's still good. I play through Uncharted 1 right now, you know, and I still have fun with it. Uncharted 3 was just too slow. It had too many freaking puzzles. There was one part where I went through 5 puzzles in a row. I'm like, okay, I played through the game, played through it 1.5 times. I'm playing through it in 3D, but I stopped for a while. But Uncharted 2 is by far the best one, you know. And number 1, a lot of people are gonna disagree. I don't care what you say. Play through all the games in order and then play this game. You know, play through the game again instead of playing through it once. Because when I played through this game once, I kind of felt like it was okay. It was pretty good, you know. But I had a higher expectation. But after playing through it the second time, I appreciated it more. And you know how sometimes you watch a movie twice, you don't think you're gonna get something out of it the second time, but you actually do? That's how this game is. And that game is Metal Gear Solid 4. By far the best game on the PS3 thus far. By far the best on the PS3 thus far. I know I said Heavy Rain was real good, but Metal Gear Solid 4 is the best on the PS3. You know, the best game. It's soon to be on the 360 as well, but there's nothing like playing Metal Gear games on the PS2 and PS3. You know, it's just something about using that controller for that in particular game and just playing it on that in particular system that does it for me and everybody else. So yeah, let's move it over to my next segment. Segment number 6, spit game. The first game I want to spit game about is about Medal of Honor. Yeah, it's another game, just like Heavy Rain. People say, oh, this game is alright, it sucks, man. I got it for cheap on Steam recently, been playing through it, and I'm sitting up here scratching the hell out of my head, and I had to pause the game. I literally paused the game like 5 times, like, how the hell does this game suck? Literally, that game is better than Battlefield 3's campaign. Way better. It doesn't look better than Battlefield 3, but it's not bad. It's not below it by a long shot. It's only like one step down from Battlefield 3 as far as graphics. I played it on PC, and I'm playing it right now. You know, and the crazy part about it is, I was kind of like, really wasn't digging this game. Cause I was like, well, I'm used to Medal of Honor being a certain kind of way, so I don't know if I'm gonna like it. So I've been playing through it, and for some crazy reason, it feels like Medal of Honor. Even though it doesn't take place in the same areas and stuff, it feels like a Medal of Honor game. Cause I forgot. You know, Medal of Honor haven't been out for so long that I forgot Medal of Honor was one of those most realistic games that you can play. You know, just like Armor, Assault 2, and like, you know, just the Armor games and Operation Flashpoint games. I forgot that Medal of Honor was like that too. So when I was playing through it, it felt like I was that freaking person I was playing with. When I was doing the chopper missions, all the missions I was doing, it didn't feel fake. You know how sometimes the game is supposed to be realistic, kind of like realistic war, but you had these moments where it feels like you're playing a game. A lot of those moments didn't feel like I was playing a game. Even some parts that I knew that was scripted, you know, still felt like I had that urge to freaking achieve my mission and stuff, and that game don't suck. Just put it like that. You know, that game does not suck. So whoever's been saying it is tripping. Next game inside the Spit Game segment is Silent Hill Book of Memories for the PS Vita. PS Vita exclusive. It's like a RPG on the PS Vita. RPG Silent Hill. Pretty much like that. And hopefully, as long as they don't make the whole entire Silent Hill franchise from here on out like an RPG, then I don't mind this game. This game is real fun. I already gave it whole gameplay, you know, gameplay impressions of this game, so you can check that out if you want to. But I'm not going to talk heavily about it because I already made a whole video about it. You know, a long video talking about it and giving you guys an overview, taking you guys to the menus and stuff like that. The game is real good. It's worth the buy, you know, worth every penny. And I think it has a lot to offer as far as gameplay and time played on that game. Segment number 7. Top 5 games of the month. Here to count down all the top 5 games, or the top 5 games that's coming out this month, and those games are Need for Speed Most Wanted 2012. I think that's what they're naming it, Need for Speed Most Wanted 2012. They're making Need for Speed Most Wanted games into a franchise. I'm just happy. I think I might buy this game just because I done told my friends, I told y'all asses Need for Speed Most Wanted was the best Need for Speed ever made, even versus the original ones. The best one. Son, that's what I said. I said that a long time ago, years ago, and people were like, just laugh at me like, dude, you tripping, that game sucked. Then why they rebooting it? Why they making it into a freaking franchise? Huh? Why all the other Need for Speeds, they had to say, okay, all the other Need for Speeds we've been making sucks. Let's go back to our roots. Let's make Need for Speed Most Wanted into a franchise. Yeah. So, yeah, that comes out October 30th on the PS3, 360, PC, and PS Vita, nigga. It's like, PS Vita. So, yeah. Number 4, Doom 3. BFC edition, something like that. I don't got it written down or something. It's something BGF edition. I forgot what it stands for. But basically, it's the Doom 3 HD collection with all kind of downloadable content. I never played Doom 3. Heard so much about it over the years. I never owned a regular Xbox. I never found Doom 3 for the regular Xbox to play it on my 360. And I don't even know if it works on the 360, but I tried to play it on PC. It couldn't work on my operating system, so I just said I just wait. Something told me just to wait, and I'm glad I waited. It comes out this month on the 16th for the PS3, 360, and PC. I mean, yeah, PS3, 360, and PC. I'll be getting on PC, 1 because it's $10 cheaper on PC, and 2 because it just, you know, I feel like it would be more funner and scarier on PC. It's got the headphones right there in front of the screen. Yeah. Number 3, Assassin's Creed Liberation, October 30th for the PS Vita. Who's getting that? I kind of want to play through all the Assassin's Creed games before I get that. You know, I might still get it. I only played through Assassin's Creed 1. Don't judge me. There's a lot of people out there on the same boat as me, you know. So I thought I was the only one, but I'm actually not. So, you know, every time I want to play through another Assassin's Creed game, it's like another game comes out, or I'm still playing through another RPG. I take my time with my games. I don't cram a lot. I mean, I already play so many different platforms, so I gotta finish a game. I gotta rule against myself to finish a game before I start something else. you know, depending on how many games I'm playing. So that's my rule I made against myself. So that's why I got so many PC games I haven't even installed to my PC yet. I got Assassin's Creed 2 for PC and 1, you know, and I haven't installed to my PC yet. Number 2, Medal of Honor Warfighter. You know, I'm thinking into getting this game too. I might not get it at launch, but I'm gonna get it most definitely. I'm not gonna wait till it goes down super cheap. I'm not gonna buy it used because I feel like this game is gonna be real good. Because the other Medal of Honor game is good. I'm like 90% done with the game on PC, and it comes out on October 23rd for PS3, 360, and PC. I'll be getting it for PC. And number 1, Assassin's Creed 3 comes out October 30th for the PS3, 360, and PC, and Wii U. Like I said, I might wait till I beat the other the Assassin's Creed game for the PS Vita, I might not wait to beat, you know, I might just get that game right away. But as far as Assassin's Creed 3, I might wait till I play the other games first. Segment number 8, Gamer Recognized Game. It's where I put up a blurry image of a game. You guys got to guess what game it is. Leave me a private message, let me know what game it is. I tally up how many times you guessed the game right. After 25 episodes, whoever got the most correct gets an Xbox Live 1600 Microsoft points or a $20 PSN card or whatever. It might be something bigger than that. But with that said, last update, the answer was Halo 4. One of you guys got it right, but I will say, leave it in a private message. You know who you are, you left it down below. You're telling everybody the answer, so pretty much everybody's gonna have one guess, just like you. But luckily, ain't nobody really paying attention to these Gamer Recognized Game little segments and stuff or guessing the game, so they really don't care about winning nothing. So, you know, your chances is better. So if you're thinking about doing it, you ain't participating against like 3 people, literally, out of like 800 and how many subscribers I got? 92 subscribers. And out of those subscribers, only like 100 of my subscribers watched my Gamers Tube-Cast. So you're really not competing with that many people at all, you know, like realistically. So, because out of that 100 people that watch this, only 2 or 3 people participate. So, hey. But anyways, I'm about to put the blurry image up right now. Bam, here it is. Guess that game. Leave me a private message, not, you know, a message right there on the freaking comments down below. Private message. So, thank you guys for watching my Gamers Tube-Cast episode 4. Be looking out for my new update coming in 2 weeks. After that, I might not be having another update because I'll be moving. So my next update will be coming, but the update after that, I'll be inside my new place. I may have enough time and enough energy to film it, but maybe not. So I'll let you guys know. I'll update you guys with a behind the scenes or something like that, or, you know, whatever. So with that said, I'm done with that. And before I go, I want to say sorry for the long video, the long update, but I must remind you guys, this is a podcast. You know, it's a video podcast on YouTube. You know, I watch podcasts faithfully that last up to an hour. Invisible Walls podcast is anywhere between 45 minutes to an hour, and I have fun watching it because I love watching their stuff. I love how the way they, you know, they entertain and they talk about stuff, and I just like how they do their thing and stuff. So this is a podcast, so just got to keep that in mind. So I didn't mean to make it this long, just that I have so much content and just so much to elaborate on within each segment and each topic. So with that said, it's been your boy Inside by the Universal Gamer, and I'm out. Thank you for you guys supporting and watching. Peace.